For my next video, I'd like to do one on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra and all One UI 6.1 phones, and it's going to be on the emergency SOS feature, which is pretty neat. It's unlike other phones that it has to dial a certain number or anything, but let's just dig right into it. So first off, let's go into the emergency SOS settings. So you can go right, let me see here, go into your settings, and then let's search for emergency, and we'll just go right to emergency SOS, and we want to go tap on that. Okay, so here's your actual emergency SOS setting, and it says press the side button 5 times in emergency to call for help. You can change the emergency number below or keep it if it's right for your location. Which, this is the neat part, is if you have an emergency and you don't want to call 911, and say for example you want to call someone else, you can set it up that way. There's times that if I have an emergency, I don't really necessarily want to dial 911. I want to dial a different number. So to do that, here's how we set this. So we'll go over each one of these settings. So you can require a swipe to call. After you press the side button 5 times, you'll need to swipe the call button on the screen to call your emergency number. I say turn that off if you're out, passed out, whatever. You may not be able to swipe. So, but I'm sure you can always push this side button 5 times. So countdown, after the side button is pressed 5 times, your phone will count down before calling your emergency number. I set mine to 30 seconds. You can set it to anything, custom time. You can go 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, or custom time, which is kind of cool because if you accidentally, by some reason, I don't know how that would happen, but accidentally push that side button multiple times, 5 times, it doesn't
immediately call 911 or whatever. And I've had that happen with my phone, with my Apple phone, Apple Watch, several times that I've done something and it dialed 911 like right away. So that's not a fun thing to happen, and you have to explain that you made a mistake. So there's countdown, play warning sound, and here's the test sound. So it's pretty loud. I don't want to keep it going. So you can turn that on and off if you want. Here's the emergency number to call, and I'm going to tap that and I'll block out the custom number, but you can set any number that you want on here, and by going to custom number, or you have these other 112 and 272 911 and whatever, but 911 is the main one. But then, like I said, you can set a custom number. And then we have send SOS to emergency contacts. So this is kind of cool. You text your location and an SOS message to your emergency contacts. You turn that on, and it'll automatically text your location and an SOS message to your emergency contacts. So, and I don't want to do this because I don't want everybody knowing my emergency contacts, but you tap on emergency sharing settings and you'll be able to see your emergency contacts show up. So I might leave that on. So that's kind of a neat feature. So let's back out of this and let's go right in. I'm going to tap this button 5 times. Okay, so I wanted to show you the settings, or what the screen actually does, but it kills my screen recording after tapping the settings and going into the emergency SOS. After I tap that 5 times, it automatically kills my screen recorder. So I can't show you, but this is what it actually does on the screen right here. It goes and counts down to however many you do. It says SOS. It screams if you have the warning sign on or sound, and it sends an SOS emergency contact. So it's really a useful feature if you need or have an SOS emergency. It's not like your normal average, just push the button whatever times and it'll call 911. There's many options you can have with it. So that's my video on the 911 feature, or the emergency SOS feature, I should call it. Thank you for being here. Please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment down below. Click the new thank you button if you're really pleased with my video. And until next time, I'm out.